Welcome to the 11 of 140 days with Jonathan and Zebuka. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about why being alone is not always loneliness. In a better way to say this, why is it that whenever you're alone, or you being alone or choosing to be alone, must not, and it's not always that you are feeling lonely. Yeah. You see, whenever we talk about loneliness, loneliness is that phase of life or state in which a person is having series of negative emotions. The kind that causes a person to isolate from people for negative reasons. The aim in mind is not positive. It is a state whereby you are rejected or you feel like you're not accepted by people or someone. It is a state whereby you desire connection, but it's not there. Or you desire to be understood, but it seems that even though you're surrounded by people, you are misunderstood or you don't even resonate well with them. It can lead to depression. That's why we talk about loneliness. Now, if we are talking about the state of being alone, whereby you can be lonely and alone, or you can be alone and lonely, but there are certain times that you can be alone, but you are not lonely. Now, that is what I want to focus on, okay? Now, whenever it is that you are alone, outside or devoid or detached from that state of loneliness, one thing I want to let you know is this: that state of being alone can be productive or can be fruitful. It could be a gift from yourself to yourself. Let me make it make sense. There are certain goals that you might want to set or you might want to achieve. If you don't take time to isolate or seclude yourself from distractions by being alone, you will not achieve them. There are certain times too that you might want to, reflect on what you are at the very point in time. You might end up having to sit alone to think clearly as to what you are, to see if there are areas to improve. If you are distracted or around certain individuals or people, you will not be able to get the answers to these things. There are certain goals that you might want to achieve. There are certain dreams that you might want, there are certain things that you might want to do. In life, it is very important that you have to be alone. Being alone is paramount for you to achieve certain level of success. Now, I'm not saying that you must, overly, isolate yourself from people, but I'm saying that there are certain phases in life or there are certain times in life where you have to realize that it's important for you to isolate or separate yourself from people to know success. So you have to know this. Being alone can be powerful and can be useful. Being lonely is very negative. But when you choose to be alone to achieve something good, either to know yourself better, to be better, or to achieve a particular goal, or to stay away, to reflect on your environment surrounding or the circumstances you're in, being alone can be a gift to yourself and be productive. So know the difference. Don't always tell yourself negative things simply because you choose to be alone for some time. But don't let it be too much. Isolation for too long can be addictive and can be bad. But when you isolate for some period of time that is necessary for your growth and to be better, it's good for you. See you on day 12 of 140 days with Jonathan Zebuka.